A year ago today, I moved to Minneapolis. It's crazy to even think about that. I kind of wanted to just do a brief, if I can, year in review. A lot has happened, and yeah, I kind of look back and realize I may not have done the best job at updating via social media, but I think that has a lot to deal with, just the year and really just trying to be present and kind of acknowledge what God has been doing in my life. So if you don't know, I moved to Minneapolis for an internship at Children's Theater Company in their development and fundraising department. The internship was awesome. I loved being able to work for a theater and for an organization that has an incredible mission of reaching children and families and giving them opportunities to experience theater when they normally wouldn't be able to. It was an awesome 3 months, learned a lot, met a lot of amazing people, and I lived with my aunt and uncle then and lived in Apple Valley for 3 months. And my family goes to a church called River Valley Church here in Minneapolis. It's a multi-site church, and so my cousin Avery, he really thought I would enjoy the downtown Minneapolis campus. It wasn't really until the very beginning of July that I visited. Looking back at journal entries from moving, the first couple of days of even moving to Minneapolis, I was just praying for community and praying for, opportunities to even serve on their production teams. All of that has been answered. I can't even begin to explain or describe the community I've found here. It's so rich and genuine and amazing. The friends that I have and the people that I'm surrounded by are unreal. Crazy, amazing, quality people who build me up and encourage me and help me to be a better person. That first and foremost has been the biggest blessing this year. The first life group that I got plugged into, those people helped me through so much of just kind of figuring out if I wanted to officially move to Minneapolis or stay. They were just incredible and such a huge part, I think, of why I wanted to stay. The internship went until the end of September, and so it kind of came to a time of, am I gonna move back to Kansas? Do I need to figure out a living arrangement here? It just felt right to stay in Minneapolis, and I honestly can't really tell you a specific reason. I didn't have a job lined up. The internship went great, but they just didn't have any job openings that worked with what I did. I don't know, I just had a leap of faith and went home in October, got all my stuff, and moved in with my now roommates, Caitlin and Lulu, who we were all youth leaders together. So I joined the youth team at River Valley, Minneapolis. It's been incredible just living with women who are on fire for God has been amazing. So I guess I'll kind of give you an update of what I'm doing now. I'm currently the event manager at the Burnsville Chamber of Commerce. So Burnsville is a suburb of Minneapolis. I drive 20 minutes to get there. It's south of here. So I started that February this year. My internship ended in September, and then there was a space of limbo, I guess you could say, between my internship ending and then starting this job at the Chamber of Commerce. I was working at Madewell, a clothing store. I started that before my internship ended. I'm still there, part-time, discounts, That whole period and couple months of, I call it kind of just being in limbo. I feel like I've learned a lot and God really pulled a lot out of me, and I feel like this year I've learned how to live in freedom so much more. At school, it was great. I learned so much, but I didn't realize how stressed I was, constantly living in a state of stress, and some of it was self-induced, some of it was thrust upon me, but graduating and living on my own and just moving was probably the best thing that I could have done for myself. Just getting myself away and really kind of being stripped of everything that I thought I was going to be doing, everything that I wanted to do, and just kind of being like, okay, God, like, use me, do what you want to do. Through those months of kind of being in a state of limbo, I honestly, it's crazy to look back, I don't know how I paid for things. Worked at Madewell, did a couple of other random things. I helped choreograph my church's Christmas series video. That was amazing, and such a cool opportunity. So yeah, it's been the best year. It's gone by so fast. It's been such a year of growth, a year of, I don't know, I've had conversations with people lately, and I feel like God is kind of reintroducing myself to who I am. That is, I don't know if that makes sense, but just revealing things in me that He's created me for. And it's just mind-blowing just to look back and see His hand in so many things. Yeah, I'm just excited to see where God is leading me and where He's taking me, and just growing a ton. It's been amazing. So